You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
White track, you killed it.
It's the Wild Wild West. I'm slinging that fire like Walker Texas Ranger. I'm sipping that Texas tea, pour the whole pint of it. It's the Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild West. Get in my groove, I got the mojo, Austin power. Got the hat with the boots, they matching like a cowboy. It's the Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild West. Let's go. Rob on me, hillbilly the kids, still in the club, be hit like a seed. I'm in the Porsche, I'm riding on horses. Get out my mind, I keep it. Stepping on snares, designing my boots. Pretty little bitch, she look like who's like Billy the Kid. I'm gon' shoot, stick, go, yeah, how we come through. We got yeah, get in my groove. Hit all your limbs and watch you ooze. We can have a stand on, I got your shoes. In the Wild Wild West, we keep them tools. We on the fuck shit, make a nigga do it quick. Walk the test range, play with us, show light, I'm jumping that fire. Like walk the test range. I'm sipping that test tea, pour the whole pint of it. It's the Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild West. Get in my groove, I got the mojo, Austin power. Got the hat with the boots, they matching like a cowboy. It's the Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild West. I'm slinging that fire like Walker Texas Ranger. I'm sipping that Texas tea, pour the whole pint of it. It's the Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild West. Get in my groove, I got the mojo, Austin power. Got the hat with the boots, they matching like a cowboy. It's the Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild West.
Got your cup in your hand. You might be sipping a little Taylor Port. You got a little gin and juice. You might even have you a cold beer. But down here in Charleston, let me tell you how we like it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear.
Yeah. We got some moonshine in the trunk. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So if you wanna get drunk, we got some moonshine in the trunk. Sing it with me, y'all. We got some moonshine in the trunk. We got some moonshine in the trunk. So if you wanna get drunk, hey, we got some moonshine in the trunk. Hey, hey. I know some people like to take their time and sip on their wine. Some still drink that gin to have them on their behind. Got my uncles in the backyard with the bottle of yak, but you can meet me at the car if you ain't drinking none of that. We got the moonshine in the trunk. We got some moonshine in the trunk. So if you wanna get drunk, we got some moonshine in the trunk. Sing it with me, y'all. We got some moonshine in the trunk. We got some moonshine in the trunk. So if you wanna get drunk, hey, we got some moonshine in the trunk. Hey, hey. I got some cousins that don't drink, but they gon' smoke on some weed. Smells good when they light it, got no sticks and no seeds. So if you're here inside the party, then get down on the floor. And if you're ready to get drunk, then here's one thing you need to know. We got the moonshine in the Grab you a partner. Do your dance, do your two-step, and just move side to side. We here to party all night. Go ahead, grab your moonshine. Let's go. Come on. Two steps to the right, two steps to the left, to the left. Two steps to the front, yeah. Two steps to the back, Got moonshine in the front, yeah. Moonshine in the back, got moonshine everywhere. Hey, hey, hey. Moonshine in the trunk. Oh yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. And every morning you wake up with us because we rock your mic.
Mm-hmm. How big is your mic, Sunshine?
Big enough to interview you with.
They all wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. They all wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. He wanna leave a hickey on my titty, he a bad boy. Think he a player, I'ma add him to the band, boy. Calling me Barbie, say baby, I ain't no damn toy. Hope you brought it back, cause I'm definitely more than you planned for. See, I be in my zone, hit him up on FaceTime, let him see the thong. He heard through the grapevine that I ain't a hoe, and I'm known to have a great time, yeah, that pussy cold, cold. Baby, if you want it, gon' take that shit. Catch me outside, clock on my wrist. When the light hit the ice, it twinkle and glisten. And that itty bitty waist, it deserve a mention, yeah. Oh, wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. They wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it.
He's a slut, he's a thot, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It would take a big fat to impress me. Leave that man on big red, he in his feelings. Cause I be in my zone, can't pick up your FaceTime. He want to see the thong, can see her through the grapevine. I might be a hoe, and I'm known to have a good time. Yeah, that pussy cold, oh. It's a million niggas probably on that bitch. Catch me outside, clock on my wrist. When the light hit the ice, then it twinkle and glisten. In the itty bitty waist, it deserves a mention.
They all wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. They all wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. Bitch ass nigga.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke. Tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? What's up? How you been? How'd you sleep? I'm so glad you woke up. It's a lot of people that went to sleep last night that ain't never gonna wake up again. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who went to sleep last night that woke up and said, oh, shit. Damn. I knew I shouldn't have paid that car note yesterday. I was gonna end up here, I would have left that money in my. All right. Good morning. Good morning. I'm your girl, Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka You Need a Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your hood unicorn. I am here to wake you up with positivity, motivation, current events, and a whole lot of rib tickling. And when I tell you I take my job seriously, and I do it well. Good morning, good morning, good morning, all of you grand little prostitutes out there. Speaking of prostitutes, shout out to Rodney Watson. I do go through my comments on YouTube whenever you guys post comments after the show is over. I go back, every couple of weeks and just look through to see how many people have watched videos afterwards. And shout out to y'all because y'all really are. I do see a difference in my numbers. About a year ago, I have no problem being authentic and being truthful. And if I say these numbers and somebody's like, that's it, okay, bitch, let's see you start a page with anonymity. Okay. But when I first started my page, I would have, 2 or 3 views or whatever here and there after the week was over or during the show. Now, once the show is over, it says about 70 views. And then if I go back about a week later or 2 weeks later, I got about 100, 200 views on there sometimes. So I'm feeling that. And the page is up to 380 followers or subscribers, I should say. So I need all 380 of y'all to tell one of your friends to subscribe, and we can double that number right now. If all of y'all tell y'all friend to subscribe, we can do that right now. Rodney has done enough, right? Not enough, but Rodney has definitely done his due diligence in his part, because he definitely had somebody on there the other day talking about Rodney Watson sent me, and I like this show, and thank you. Now I just need you to come to the front of the congregation and actually speak in the comments. We need to see you if you really like it like that, okay? I don't believe you until you start commenting and everybody in the class know your name, okay? But yeah, Rodney, you're right. We all we got. And I really do appreciate all of the love and all of the the support that you guys are showing me. So shout out to y'all. I called Teacher Anitra this morning and I was like, bish, why did Summer just say, all right, bye? I don't know about y'all where you live, but where I live, every morning I have been walking outside with Hoochie Mama shorts on, you know what I'm saying? Because I like a pair of shorts in the summertime. I've been walking out with my shorts on, flippy flaps, you know what I'm saying? A tank top, don't need no jacket, nothing. This morning, I did that about face. Y'all know when y'all walk to the front door and you open it and you realize you not dressed properly for the occasion? I hit that door, went like this. Turn right back around and I got my hoodie because it's obviously hoodie season. Okay. Now that means that unfortunately I'm not free balling my hoodie like I should. And it feel a little weird. It feel like it's something underneath it. So I might have to take this other shirt off so I can properly wear my hoodies. All Hustle No Fear hoodies are meant to be free balled. Okay. Don't wear no bras underneath. Right. I wasn't raw dog in the hoodie. I'm gonna fix this though, because it feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel natural. Got something touching. My nipples ain't touching the fabric right. You know what I'm saying? That hoodie fabric be soft. It be nice. So it's okay. It's okay. It's hoodie season, y'all. It's hoodie season. Y'all already know that means y'all need to go to allhustlenofear.com, go to paraphernalia, and go ahead and get y'all All Hustle No Fear hoodies. All right. And make sure y'all send me pictures because I post pictures of my folks in their hoodies because I love it. I love it. I love seeing it. And if you get a hoodie and you come to my birthday party on October 20th, then you automatically get a free All Hustle No Fear gift. And if you know me, my gifts is gonna give. Okay, so go ahead and purchase your hoodie. Get donate to my birthday. The tickets are up. I move quick, y'all. I just don't have a picture for it yet because I'm waiting on somebody to send me my flyer. Okay, but as soon as I got a picture for it, I will put the picture up, and y'all can go ahead and start donating, getting your tickets now. If you can't make it, but you still want to buy a ticket, that's great. I like those kind of people too. okay? Because I can have a ball all by myself, but still buy a ticket. But yeah, get y'all hoodies, send me pictures, and I can't wait. This is gonna be fun. So I had that's a good ass idea while I was setting up this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out here to y'all now. But you already know when I throw out something like this, I'm gonna come right back and post it on Instagram as well. Let me go ahead and start recording this so that I don't have to go edit. But for the month of October, and only the month of October, if you are a Libra that's born between September 23rd and October 22nd, I think is the last day of Libra. If you are a Libra and you have music, you can submit your music for free. Only for October and only for Libras. If you a Libra, you got a music, you can submit music videos. Only music videos. If you are a Libra and you've got some music video, you can submit your music video to me for free. All you have to do is send it to All Hustle No Fear on Instagram. Wait, let me say this. Ain't nothing for free. Ain't nothing for free. Because you better be following me and follow hits. And actually, that's how we going to get our YouTube subscribers, right? So we're going to do this one more time. Hold on. Let me pause this and let me do this one more time. So you got to be followed. You got to subscribe. You got to show me that you are subscribed to All Hustle No Fear on YouTube. Okay? That's the entry fee. If you not subscribed to All Hustle No Fear on YouTube, I'm not doing it. I need to get this up past 380. So here we go. Okay? For the month of October, all Libras can submit their music video. The entry fee is you have to subscribe to All Hustle No Fear on YouTube. Make sure you send me that screenshot that shows me that you are subscribed. You can go ahead and send your music video to All Hustle No Fear and DM it to me, and I will play y'all music videos all month. That's what I'm doing for the Libras. Now, if it's good, it can stay. If it's not, it's only going to get played once. But I will play it. I will play it. And how do y'all know if it's good or not? My comment section. My comment section lets me know what is fire or not. Because they tell me. All right? So, there it is for y'all. There it is for y'all. Oh, snap. That's not what I wanted to do. Go back. Dang it. My bad, y'all. Here we go. I'm back. All right, so that's what we're going to do for y'all, all right? Because when it's my birthday, it's everybody's birthday. Ronye said, hey, Rodney, I'm going to be there. Rodney said, I got to ride down for the 20th. Yeah. Ronye said he got his hoodie. Go ahead and send me a picture again, Ronye. I know you sent me a picture before, but send me a new picture in your hoodie, and I'm going to post that one too, all right? If you have a hoodie and you've already sent me a picture, wear your hoodie again. Send me another picture. I will repost another picture, okay? Because we need to get people buying these. Everybody need to have on an All Hustle No Fear hoodie. All right, be a good little prostitute and show everybody who you watch in the morning. All right. Also, speaking of birthdays, great segue. We are coming of that age where these Percocet babies is being real disrespectful. And I remember growing up and asking my aunts questions like, so where were you when Martin Luther King died? And I remember one aunt in particular, my Aunt Bren would be like, you ain't about to age me out. You ain't about to try to start doing arithmetic and figuring out how old I am. Because that's how our elders are, right? They don't want you to know their age. Look, you gonna know my age because you gonna see that I look better than these little young thoughts, okay? This thing ain't swelling and it ain't aging. It's looking great, okay? Ain't no prunes or raisins around here. All right, we firm like grapes. That was funny. Anyways, Winter with a Y was doing her show on September 11th, and all of a sudden she was like, you know what? We got Miss Sunshine in here. I wasn't born yet, but Miss Sunshine, what were you doing or what happened for you on September 11th? And I mean, I just looked at her like, heifer, did you just age me out? Like, what do you mean? Where was I and what was I doing? Like, I'm an open history book or something like that. And then I thought about it and I was like, well, damn, I was in college. So, you know, I gave her my experience about September 11th. And it's so weird because when we were in that experience, when that was happening for us, I don't think any of us really realized that this was a historical moment that we were living through, that this was something that somebody was going to come back and ask us about. Because other than I remember watching the Olympic bombing on TV. I remember being in my living room with my grandma and watching that. I remember the OJ verdict. I remember that. But other than that, y'all, can y'all really think of anything from our childhood or our adolescence where that was history in the making? We were none of us can really walk around being like, oh yeah, I remember being with my grandma or my mom and we walked across the Selma, Alabama bridge. I don't think none of us are older. None of us are older. Green finger, maybe you. Okay. If Red Warriors God dog it, what is his name on here? If Red is here, Big Red leads. If he on here, he probably can say stuff like that. But I think that's the first really big historical event that happened in a geriatric millennial's lifetime that we gonna start getting asked that question. Where were you when 9/11 happened? Bitch, don't ask me that. Don't try to figure out how old I was. Don't do that. No? Am I the only one? Greenfinger said a birthday. Is it a barbecue? No, Greenfinger, it's my birthday. I'm having a birthday party here at Hits 92.3 for my birthday. It's gonna be on October 20th, which lands on a Friday. And I've already secured my vendors and everything. I do not play. So we're gonna have Twisted Best Buds in the building, even though we can't, partake in here. This is a smoke-free zone. We can eat. Okay? So please believe the Eddies will be in the building and the Shroomies too, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say. If you don't understand that lingo, then that's on you. We're gonna be watching a movie. I want to see damn, why can't I remember this movie and keep thinking it's Total Recall? It's not. It's The Fifth Element. We're gonna watch The Fifth Element, and I might bring a Low Down Dirty Shame, because if you know Kels, like I know Kels is she loves Jada Pinkett Smith, okay? I might bring Low Down Dirty Shame too. And then we playing games because I'm a child and I like games. So I still haven't found anybody who knows what Mancala is. And so I'm gonna be whooping y'all ass on this Mancala board. But if you know it, we really gonna play. But I got Mancala, we got dominoes, we got Uno, and we got spades tables. So we're gonna have all these tables set up. We're gonna be playing, drinking, having fun. And I'm buying tequila. Y'all can bring whatever drinks you want to bring. That's fine. It's BYOD. Bring your own drink. That's fine. But I'm bringing tequila and I'm making margaritas. So shots on shots on shots. And I promise you. I got Queen and Slim in the building. They're gonna be cooking. They said I can pick out the menu. I really think I want some kind of taco type stuff, but they make these really good bowls, like rice bowls. And baby, them salmon rice bowls. Ooh, that Haitian man can cook. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets. The tickets are donation based, so you can leave. I think the lowest donation you can leave is $1. Because I had to put something in there, but it's donation based. You can leave $1 all the way up to $500. The computer, I need a new computer. Donate. And even if you can't be in the building because you are a out of towner, Bowman Lee, you can still buy a ticket and not show up, because that's awesome. Love that for you. Okay. But yeah, definitely pull up, pull out, and we are going to have a ball here at this station. And Teacher Anitra, she brought up something, and I should just go ahead and say this. Yes, I will be doing my show that day. Willie Hen will have a show that day. So if you want to come up to the station early and you want to be in the building for my actual birthday show, y'all can pull up for that too. Because I promise you, knowing me, we gonna do it. and we gonna do it. Okay. I saw Alex yesterday, and we're trying to get her up here. I think we might be able to have her up here October 12th. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I have a flyer if we gonna get Alex up here. Trust and believe. Y'all will know in advance. On Monday, this Monday coming up, it's October 2nd. It's the first Monday of the month, and y'all already know what that means. It's all about y'all balls. It's all about my men on Mondays, and we do men's mental health. So we have Dr. Vaughn coming in. We've got a different doctor this month, but we have Dr. Vaughn coming in to talk to us. If you have an anonymous question that you would like for me to ask Dr. Vaughn for you and him to answer live on air, all you have to do is email it to me at ahnf923 92.3 at gmail.com, and I'll throw that up there. Or easiest way, just DM me your question, and I'll ask it to him on behalf of you. Okay. And he'll answer it right here live. He will be in the building talking about men's health and suicide. Because, September was Suicide Prevention Month, but I got him right at the end of it. So we'll be talking about that. So fellas, make sure you tune in. And of course, as always, if you need to, you can call in and ask your questions personally. I have no problem with that. And I'll have all of that up there and available. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to October. Sounds like October is going to be some fun. And we're going to do some things. I'm working on a couple of guests. I realized something. Did y'all know Kiki Wyatt live in Atlanta? I think I'm about to call Kiki Wyatt up and see if she want to come do an interview. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple other people I need to get up here and just pull in. So I'm working on that, y'all. And if it's anybody out there that y'all can think of that should be up here that I need to, you see the Lysol? That's because I spray these doggone things down after each guest. I spray these microphones down. That Lysol stay close by. Okay, don't play with me. Are the pink coochie hair gals gonna be there? Probably so. Brooke and Britt probably will be here. It's a birthday. It's tequila involved, and we having fun. Yeah, Brooke and Britt. Yeah, because it's after they probably get off of work. Yeah, I'll make sure that Brooke and Britt know to be here, and I'll see if they'll perform for. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll ask Brooke and Britt if they can come, and if they can come and perform their song for me. Would y'all like that? Would y'all like that? I think that would be dope. We gonna see if we can get Brooke and Britt up here. Just so everybody else can see. Yeah, we see if we can get Brooke and Britt up here for that, because I think that would be a whole lot of fun. But yeah, y'all, everything is everything. How's everything going out there for y'all? What's going on? Let me go ahead and say good morning to everybody. So as I said, we got Ranye in the building. He said good morning. And of course, Rodney Watson is in the building. Teacher Anitra is here. She has said hello and present. What's up, PB&J? I ain't seen you in a while, but good morning for waking up early. We also got, who else did I see? I said Greenfinger is in the building. Good morning, Greenfinger. Hey, Mr. Greenfinger, let me ask you a question. If I was to ask you about a big historical event that happened when you were in your adolescent teenage years, what would be the one that came to mind for you? Because for me, I guess the biggest historical event would be 9/11. That would be like the first big historical event. I mean, I remember things happening, but I don't think it's nothing that big. Like World War III ain't happened yet. So I can't say I remember when that started or nothing like that. It's coming. But, I remember them throwing shoes at Bush. That was funny. But I don't think that's a historical event. Like something that's actually going to make it into the history books. 9/11 is going to be in our history books if it's not in there by now. But what's a historical event you can think of, Greenfinger? I'm curious. Rodney said when the Challenger blew up, we was watching it in class. What year was that? Because I don't remember watching that in class. I think Challenger, was that in the 80s? Was that in the 80s? When did the Challenger blow up? Oh, wow. Greenfinger said schools were still segregated when I was in. Wow. Okay, with that being said, and you being a Caucasian man, let me ask you this. Do you think a real reason why a lot of people don't want to teach CRT is because they realize that that's their grandparent, that's their peers in those pictures, and people might be able to figure out who they are now? You know what I mean? I think it wasn't such a big deal 10-15 years ago because you really couldn't figure out who any of those people were in those pictures. Now you can take a lot of them pictures from the history book, kind of age them up and figure out who it is. Just like y'all figured out one of them pictures was the Cowboys owner, Jerry was at one of them whites only tables that was like, nah, y'all gotta leave and stuff, yelling at the black folks. I think, knock on wood, or allegedly, or whatever that I gotta say so y'all don't sue me. But wow. Okay, let me ask you this then. Do you feel as though, and you can be 100% honest here, we are all family and we not the ones to try to cancel you for being honest. Do you feel as though schools were better when they were segregated or when they were integrated? Because I will give you my honest opinion. I wasn't alive when schools were segregated, but there's a very big part of me that feels like it might not be a bad thing right now. You know what I mean? And only because we have so many instances of blatant racism. If the school would, I get you a prime example. This little boy right now that's being told that he can't come to school because he has locks, because his hair is too long, right? And if he was in a African-American ran or predominantly, you know, with a black school district, with a black superintendent and people who gave out those kind of rules, this would not be an issue. His hair would not be an issue at all, right? But because these are Caucasian folks that are trying to find any and everything to be an issue, that you shouldn't worry about what's growing out of his head. You should be worried about what you're putting in his head. So he's missing school days because you don't like his hair. No, I don't understand that. And anybody else out there, if y'all feel as though I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, or at least tell me what you feel. I'm okay with debate. And if you try to cancel me, I'm still going to start talking. So keep talking, like whatever. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Good morning. T Slick in the building. Good morning. T said, I'm walking in like, hey. Rodney said, man, I'm coming. And Teacher Anisha said, Willie Hen got to do his too. Oh, you want Willie Hen to perform too? I'll ask him. I will ask him. Rodney said, I'm 44, so you only 3 years older than me. So it's not like it's a lot of different stuff that you experienced before me. Yeah. Teacher, you know what? That was a good one. The first black president. I cried. I did. I watched Barack Obama. I watched him put his hand on that Bible. I watched them green gloves and Aretha sing. And I cried. And it was a beautiful moment. It was a beautiful moment for me. So yes, that's a good one. That was a good one. Rodney said he thinks it was in like 88. Yeah, in 88. I was born in 82. I was probably about 6-7 years old. That might have been element like pre-K, first grade. Yeah, I don't remember the Challenger. I think I was a little bit too young for that one, so I missed that one. Greenfinger said he was a senior when we landed on the moon. Okay, that's pretty dope. What was that, 67? Something like that? 69? When did we land on the moon? 68? That's pretty cool. How did y'all feel about that? Were y'all like clapping and jumping up and down? Did you believe it? Y'all believed it then and don't believe it now? How you feel about that? Do you think we landed on the moon now, Greenfinger? I know you seen it back then, but do you think that it was real now or it was just good then? Hate them or love them, we saw Obama take the stage. That's right, Rodney. Good morning, Zario. How you doing? We just talking about being old and the historical events that we can remember happening in our lifetime. So far as geriatric millennials, that's anybody born between let's say 79. Y'all are geriatric millennials in my opinion. 79, 80, 81, 82. All of us, we're the top, we're the beginning of the bull crap, right? But so far, we've got the inauguration of Barack Obama and we've got 9/11. Can y'all think of anything else historically that was just like, wow, this is going to be a historical moment that I lived through? Oh, I'll give you one. Finding Osama bin Laden. When that statue fell, that was a big thing. When they killed Gaddafi, a lot of other people might not have understood, but I understood what that meant. That was a big thing. So I lived through that. The fall of Osama Hussein. It's a H. Osama Hussein and Osama bin Laden. Am I fucking that up? I'm messing that up. But y'all know what I'm talking about. T Slick said January 6th. Okay. I don't think I paid enough attention to that. I was mad, but I was like, look at all these. Look. I mean this the way I say this, okay? Y'all love me and y'all love me for it. But look at all these crackers. Look at all these cracker ass crackers. This ain't right. Rodney said the Berlin Wall too. See, I don't think I paid it. I know I was around when that happened, but I don't think I paid that attention. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that one 69. Okay, yeah. No, I don't think I paid that one attention. Let's see. Oh, Zario. Yes. Okay, if you are an ATLian, some ATL history that you will remember is Brian Nichols escaping. And yes, that was a big one. And that was a big one for my in-laws because Brian Nichols, my mother-in-law worked at the courthouse. She knew those judges and the bailiff. She knew those people. She tells me this story. This is her telling me this story secondhand, but she was like, she was in the parking deck and she was coming up and he ran right past her and kind of like not knocked her down, but like, ran past her. She didn't know what was going on. She was on her way into work. And then when she got into work, she found everything was on lockdown and found out what was going on. She realized that was him that had, kind of ran past her and brushed up against her while he was going. So yeah, Brian Nichols definitely was a big historical thing in Atlanta that happened that I think all of us could be like, yeah, I remember where I was. Because when they caught him, we was watching the TV waiting to see where this man popped up at and if they was gonna catch him alive or dead. And the fact that did that girl get that money? Did that white girl get that money? I want to know. Because that was a big one. You know what other I'll say? The Boston Marathon bombing. Because of everything that happened after that. Them finding them kids in the boat and everything and the manhunt. I think that might be a big one that people might ask about. T Slick said, yeah, I was here for the Brian Nichols too. Now, I wasn't here for the Olympic bombing, but my husband was. I was in Ohio and I saw it on TV. We were watching the Olympics live and I saw it. But my husband was actually here in Atlanta and actually downtown with his mother again. And he's one of those reasons why we say to our kids, one of those hood mom things that I have where I'm like, if something happens, we have a designated spot that we gonna meet up at. Don't wait for me. Run. Okay. His mom said she heard that bang go off and all them people, and it was him and her and his friend Tanisha, and she looked at them and said, go, run, go. I'll find y'all. Go. And it's crazy, but when you don't know what's going on, I need my kids to survive one way or another. You know what I mean? Zario said, yeah, we watched that man play GTA in real life. That's a good one too. Hotspot said, Bowman said, I remember watching OJ friend drive him in the Bronco. Yeah, okay. If the glove does not fit, you must acquit. I think that might be the first trial I watched. Yeah, because that was, and I was still young. I think I was like maybe 12, 13 when that happened. At least that's what my brain feeling like. I could have been older or younger, but can't place that time period right now. But yeah, that was man. Y'all, we done lived through some snip. Some stuff done happened. Stuff done been happening in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But good googly moogly. All right, y'all, we about to go ahead and get this thing-a-langin'. It is Wednesday, and on Wednesday, you already know we talk about cannabis. We talk about WIDs, so we will be talking about that today. Let me tell you some of the stories we have prepared for you. So how many of y'all been to Vegas? I haven't been to Vegas yet, but there's a pot lounge opening up in Vegas at Area 15, and we're going to talk about that. So for all of y'all Las Vegas lovers, there's a place where you can actually go and consume cannabis in the open at a lounge. All right. And we need more places like this. All right. Be perfectly honest with you. If you're going to legalize it, we need a place to consume it. Also, we're going to talk about this little girl whose parents are kind of upset because the only thing that really works with their daughter's ailment is to give her cannabis. And the school is like, well, she going to have to stay home then. Cause you can't come home and we ain't giving her no cannabis at school. So we're going to talk about that. I call that drug recess. And we also going to talk about pot advertising. All right. Is it good? Is it bad? Should we be allowed to advertise weed or not? All right. Also, it's weird science. Y'all know I love me a good weird science, right? So we have the evolution of birds. Birds are evolving right here, right now in front of us. We can see the Darwinism happening, and there's a very, very real reason why it's happening. And it's because of humans. It's absolutely, we are changing birds. Humans are. You can't say that we don't have an impact on this earth, because we really do, on everything. And now we've had an impact on birds. Also, how long is your brain alive before you not alive? Wait, I gotta say that right. How long is your brain alive before your brain is dead? We're gonna talk about science and how they figure your brain is actually alive a lot longer than we believe it is alive after you die. We're gonna talk about that. Also, you need a replacement organ. Would you like us to grow it in a pig? Here we go. We'll talk about that. And then last but not least, I brought this one up because when I read this article, this sounded like the most stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. But scientists for a long time have believed that babies don't feel pain. So they've come up with different ways of trying to help ease babies' pain. You see why it don't make no damn sense? All right, we're going to talk about that as well. But the only way for you to get all these great stories is to stay tuned, okay? So we're going to go ahead and play some music real quick. And when we get back, we've got cannabis news. Now, I'm going to say it again. For all of my artists out there, if you are a Libra for the month of October and October only, all Libras, you can send me a music video. Don't you send me 5 and tell me to pick my favorite one, because I'm not watching all these music videos. I got a lot of shit to do, okay? So whatever you send is what I'm going to play. You send one. That's all I'm doing, because you can only subscribe to All Hustle No Fear one time. And if you're already subscribed, tell a friend to subscribe and you send me that friend's subscription. How about that? Okay? But I need you to subscribe to All Hustle No Fear, and then just go ahead and send me the YouTube link to your music video. And for the month of October, I am playing free music videos for Libras and Libras only. Okay? So let's go ahead and get this thing-a-langin' real quick. Y'all got a music y'all want to hear? Y'all got some music y'all want to hear? Let me pull up something over here, because I know it's something over here that I got to pull up. I need this one too. Let me know what y'all want to hear. You got one more second for a music video. quick. And if you haven't posted anything, I see some comments. Just ordered my hoodie. Right on, Teacher Anitra. That's what's up. We're going to leave that up there. Delete the dry snitch, little bro. Wait. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying. Well, I mean, I be dry snitching on myself. I smoke everywhere in the city too. I think that's what it is. Okay. Teacher Anitra said, I want you to play Slick with the T. That's right. All right. He's only T Slick right here on Hits 92.3. But everywhere else, we've got Slick with Tales from the 7. All right. If you love All Hustle, No Fear, you know that this is T Slick with Move Just a Little Bit.
Hey, yo, Ray, turn that up. Yes, sir. Slip it. Yeah. All that. Oh, just a little bit. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Trying to move just a. Hey. I'm trying to move just a little bit. Hey. I'm trying to move just a little bit. Hey. I got the tools, yeah, a little bit. Hey. Just a little bit, hey, heard me beat down your block, hey, pulling up with the block, hey, yeah, tryna move just a little bit, hey, tryna move just a little bit.
I'm no one's favorite, but they all know me, they all hate it. They don't love me, they don't think I never make it. I'm really gonna rap this time, I'm really gonna black this time, yeah. Give me that beat, that's mine, I'm really gonna snap this time, yeah. I'ma kill half of you niggas with half of these lines for half of my verses. I'm only 6 bars in, and all of my niggas preparing their hearses. These hoes be knowing these niggas is bitches like, man, they wearing their purses. When niggas is crying around somebody, I'm sorry, I can't disperse it. I'm not a holy man, Last time I show mercy, cause my 9 jam, Put that on my mama and my VA fam, I'ma give them hell until my time stamp, yeah. I'm tryna move just a little bit. Just got the pack, I dish it off like a tool. Yeah, Slick is not new to this. Know that I'm true to this. No, this not the movie. This is Tales from the 7, kid.
Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I got the tools, yeah, a little bit. Hey, yeah, move just a little bit. Hey, heard me beat down your block. Hey, pulling up with the block. Hey. Tryna move just a little bit, hey. Tryna move just a little bit.
Every time I hit the studio, I make it hit, bruh. I really can't miss, bruh. I'm curry with the shits, bruh. Most you niggas watching me, I'm heavy as it gets, bruh. They gon' see my point if niggas cut me out the picture. Boy, I'm cemented. Nigga, I'm a fixture, and I'm demented. Yeah, you know the scripture. I'm repented. God made this a venture. I just pray my haters drop dead. That would be simpler. Said to say my mind goes stuck in different time zones. By committing crimes, I might cut off both my iPhones. I told my horse to get on the shit that I'm on. You can take the edge off, but always keep the grind on. Yeah, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Just got the pack, I dish it off like a tool. Yeah, Slick is not new to this. Know that I'm true to this. No, this not the movie. This is Tales from the 7, kid.
Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I got the tools, yeah, a little bit. Hey, yeah, move just a little bit. Hey, heard me beat down your block. Hey, pulling up with the block. Hey, tryna move just a little bit. Hey, tryna move just a little
I'ma
bit.
make moves until I'm all out of touch, yeah. See me with the crew, we gon' bubble till they bust, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. I'ma make these moves until I'm all out of touch, yeah. See me with the crew, we gon' bubble till they bust, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. You know what I mean?
Feeling like I should've played ball, but these quarters that I played with, they was stuck up inside my drawer. Still ain't made it out the trenches when you broke, ain't no tomorrow. Gotta grind like you a skater, I'm feeling like Tony Hawk, but I'm flying to Tony Stars. I was broke in hell, talking paper plates and plastic falls. Seen a nigga rob a J when I knew that this shit was hard. See my mama crying church and I seen her crying the door. See my daddy broke a couple times, I'm not like him at all. Shit, money gon' stretch your eye. How they die, whole plot. I don't trust nobody. Trying to be like John Gaddy. Trying to flip and make a profit. Big bang, Rolls and Rivers. Gotta keep a gun beside me. Nigga gotta keep the extra. Little sexy bitch, she extra. Had to let her suck the dick inside the handicap. Yeah, I guess she special. Every gun I own got titties on the boy. I feel like you help no. Gotta get up out the main shit. I feel like being little
forever. Living to die before we start to live. Then we hustle so hard trying to pay the bills. Gotta climb up back this maze. Gotta climb up back this maze. I've been living to die before we start to live. Then we hustle so hard trying to pay the bills. Gotta climb up back this maze. Trying to climb up back this maze. Doing better.
Hustle, stack it, get it spinning. That's a real nigga religion. Hoes faking, niggas envy. Boy, you better pay attention. When you find yourself in the belly of that Loch Ness, you don't win fishing. You'll feel progress, can stop your thought process. But what you scared for, my nigga, just hustle hard, man. Keep that pistol on you, keep your faith in God. Now, man, I know shit gets funny and sometimes shit get hard, man, but I hope you get the lesson, you understand? And I ain't going to church either. I ain't putting shit in your plate. You put some motherfuckers that got all funny, why we feel this way. Y'all still be taking advantage of motherfuckers, they ain't got shit. All for y'all profit, man, you need to stop it. A little sexy bitch, she extra. Couldn't find that whole one special. Had to let her suck my dick through a renter's rap, cause they ain't had no rubber. And we ain't staying together, but I had to do it. It was not never, and she gave me pleasure.
How we living to die before we start to live. Then we hustle so hard trying to pay the bills. Gotta climb up back this maze. Gotta climb up back this maze. How we living to die before we start to live. Then we hustle so hard trying to pay the bills. Gotta climb up back this maze. Trying to climb up back this maze. How we living to die before we start to live. Then we hustle so hard trying to pay the bills. Gotta climb up back this maze. Gotta climb up back this maze. How we living to die before we start to live. Then we hustle so hard trying to pay the bills. Gotta climb up back this maze. Trying to climb up back this maze. Doing better.
Hey yo, I solemnly swear what I spit in the booth, all of it is truth. It goes something like this. Heart racing, mind pacing, butterflies in my stomach while I'm waiting, chest aching, sweat breaking. I'm trying to keep from overthinking. I finally got a chance with the apple of my eye. If I'ma shoot my shot, then I have to let it fly. And if I get denied, I'll take it like a G. Cause shorty ain't the only fish swimming in the sea. As pretty as can be. You can see why I like to head to her waist, chocolate skin like a diver. Always would admire, crush her from afar. The last time we spoke was homecoming on the yard. My phone vibrated, that's when I saw her name. Pleasantries were exchanged, then deep the convo became. We said goodnight when the clock struck 3. Then I fell asleep dreaming about what we could be.
Can you imagine just me and you? Champagne glasses, table for two. Sun is shining bright and high, not a dark cloud in the sky. We can laugh or we can cry while we sip on Dublin wine.
The honeymoon phase always feels so right. Good morning text, FaceTime at night. It's been a minute since I crushed like this, but I ain't trying to put my feelings and my trust at risk. So I got my guard up, but I feel something strong. She got me up all night singing these love songs, but I realize I gotta take it slow so we can build a friendship and give it time to grow. We was the perfect match, fire and air sign. So much in common, like we shared the same mind. She knows she bad, she recognize her worth. She won't settle for less, so I gotta put in work. I learned my lesson from the last one that got away. You want that girl, then don't hesitate another day. And I'll be damned if I ever blow the chance. So I made a date and told her cancel all the plans.
Can you imagine just me and you? Champagne glasses, table for two. I've been waiting all this time to tell you what's on my mind. We can make a love divine that is sweet as Dublin wine.
Heart racing, mind pacing, butterflies in my stomach while I'm waiting. Chest aching, sweat breaking. Now I'm suddenly overthinking. Today I made some plans with the apple of my eye. A picnic in the park, sunflowers.
Where my tokers at? Let's put some smoke in the air. This Saturday, we're puffing and painting. Visit Art in Spark to reserve your seats for our next sesh. And you already know your favorite host with the most, the Hood Unicorn, will be in the building. Follow Art in Spark on Instagram to see this week's masterpiece. Puff, puff, pass. Bring in a friend. Make sure you can sit together with our new reserved seating. Pick your painting spot from our seat map at checkout. But don't wait. Make sure you reserve yours before they're gone. Visit www.artspark.com for more information. That's Art and Spark on Instagram and www.artandspark.
I'm high as a motherfucker, high as a motherfucker.
Hey, we're back, and it is time for Nugget News. Let me go through some of these comments in the comment section, though, because you know what? This was a really good conversation. And first of all, I put up what Greenfinger said, and I respect the hell out of you for saying that, because you're absolutely right. But, not but, because but negates what you just said. You're absolutely right. And I respect the hell out of you for what you said. You know what I'm saying? As far as if there was segregation, then this show right here could possibly not even be seen. You know what I mean? And there's so many things that we would miss out on with segregation. I think for me, it's always that old proverb, don't let your enemies teach your children. And I'm not calling anybody the enemy, but when you have Florida and DeSantis and you see what's going on, you start to really analyze that statement and think about it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think, of course, you're going to get something a little bit different from the people that are not in charge comparative to the people that are, with the quotation marks, in charge. You know what I mean? But I love that conversation. We can continue to have it more throughout the life of this show, because that's what we do here. We try to talk about things that make sense to talk about. Greenfinger also asks, hey, what was that first music video that you just played? I like it. That was dope. I want to follow him. Well, that was Tales from the Seven by Slick. It's spelled T Slick. And he's actually watching right now. So tell him that you love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that you can reach out to the artist and let them know right here, right now, hey, your music fire, buddy. And not only that, but T Slick got to see that you want to go download his music. So T Slick, tell all your other friends that, yeah, on All Hustle, No Fear, hey, she gets the fans for you. Okay. That's why you submit your music. That's why you submit your music, okay? And Teacher Anitra said her AHNF playlist on Apple Music is only about an hour and 30 minutes. She knows she's missing some music. I have a playlist on Spotify, so any of the music that I play on the show, You can hear that on Spotify. Sometimes Teacher Anitra, I be trying to find their music on Spotify and it don't come up for me, or I can't find it, so I can't add it to the playlist. But there are a couple of songs that aren't on the playlist, like T Adams sent me about 4 or 5 songs that I need to upload to the playlist. And I don't think I have any of the stuff from the free music videos that I was doing. And I need to add some of that stuff to the playlist. I just need to sit down there on Spotify and add it. But if you like the music we play, you definitely can go to Spotify, go to All Hustle No Fears playlist, and make sure you go ahead and just follow that playlist, because all the good music is there. You know what I mean? Rodney, you're absolutely right. Music and sports bring us together like nothing else. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It does bridge the gap. It really does. Having to be so close to somebody and seeing that the stereotypes that you might have been fed into aren't necessarily true. But, you know, hey, I'm a firm believer. Some of these stereotypes, they not stereotypes, they observations. And y'all need to stop being so mad about it. I'm just saying, but I'm not going to call none out. I'm just saying, you know what? Here we go.
Weed is good all the time. And all the time, weed is good. Hashtag Agram.
That's right. All right. So like I said, Las Vegas has a cannabis consumption lounge coming to the Area 15 campus in Las Vegas. The Nevada Cannabis Compliance Board approved the conditional license for the lounge on September 19th, 2023. The lounge will be located in a separate building from the main Area 15 traction and will have its own entrance. This is to ensure that families and children are not exposed to cannabis and its consumption. The lounge is expected to open in early 2024. It will be the first cannabis consumption lounge in Nevada and to be located on a major tourist destination. The lounge will offer a variety of amenities, including comfortable seating area, a full bar, and entertainment options. It will also have a variety of cannabis products available for purchase, including flower, edibles, and concentrates. Okay, now this is my question, but will it have food? Will it have food? Because I've heard this thing where you can't have cannabis and food in the same spot, like some kind of not FDA, but some kind of Save Surf compliance or something. Just some stupid political bull crap. Because you know, if I smoke, I'm gonna get hungry. And the last thing I want to eat sometimes when I've already smoked is some food that got weed in it. Give me just some, I just want some nachos, shawty. I just want some nachos. Now, if my sauce that I'm gonna put on the top of my nachos, or if my, you know, something got something in it, the salsa got weed in it. I can choose to dip my salsa in it, but I don't want everything to have weed in it unless that's the event. Because y'all know it's been a couple of events that I done thrown where I've let you know it ain't nothing in this building that ain't gonna get you pigeon pussy high. The lounge is expected to be a popular destination for tourists and locals alike. It will offer a unique and safe way to fat tongue today to consume cannabis in a social setting. The opening of the cannabis consumption lounge at Area 15 is a sign that the cannabis industry is also maturing in Nevada. It's also a sign that the state is becoming more welcoming to cannabis consumers and tourists. Would y'all show up? I know I would. I know I'd be there in a heartbeat. I still haven't been to Vegas yet, though. Can somebody please book me for an event in Vegas so I can go to Vegas for free? Because I don't want to go and pay. And I'm not worried about losing no money at slot machines and stuff like that, because I'm not a gambler. I'm not on that. But I am worried about going to one of those all-you-can-eat seafood buffets and dying from asphyxiation of trying to stuff my face with as much crab legs and crab cakes as I could. That's what I'm afraid of. Rodney says, stop talking about it and let's check Groupon. When we going? I love it. If you've never had a full sit down of edible food, you are missing out. Oh, sir, let me explain something to you. Okay. Not to try to like toot my own horn, but I don't care what nobody else says. I am one of the first people to like in Atlanta to open people's eyes to putting cannabis in their food, like macaroni and cheese, rice bowls, chicken and rice bowl. Like I feel you. I feel you. Come kick it at an event. Did you see you saw the Art and Spark? Come kick it at an event with me. I will make sure you have a good time. And let me say this. Until you have defecated the day after an event and your defecation smells like weed, don't talk to me. Because that has happened to me before. After an event, the next day, when I had to release everything out of my body, when I came out of that bathroom, it smelled like marijuana. Like I boo-booed weed. And I said, oh yeah, you definitely consumed yesterday. You definitely consumed. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. Now, this one right here, let me know how y'all feel about this. A family is fighting for their daughter to have access to her medical cannabis at school. A family in Minnesota is fighting for their 9-year-old daughter, Crystal, to have access to her medical cannabis at school. Crystal has an autism spectrum disorder and epilepsy, and she uses medical cannabis to manage her symptoms. Crystal's parents, Sabrina and Tim Mathis, say that medical cannabis has been a game changer for their daughter and has helped her to reduce her seizures, improve her mood, and make her more manageable. Now, if you know anything about CBD and stuff like that, when we really, really learned about cannabis that was in its raw form, that didn't have the psychoactive properties to it, it was 2 strains that they really talked about. One, it was called Charlotte's Web, and the creators of Charlotte's Web made it specifically for a child to be able to consume, to not get high, but to manage that child's epilepsy. Go look it up. I'm for real. The other one was RSO, and that's Rick Sampson oil. And that's a real highly concentrated form of cannabis, but you can't get high off of it. However, the Mathises are facing opposition from the Elk River School District, which has a policy of prohibiting students from using cannabis on school grounds. The district says that the policy is in place to protect students and staff. The Mathises argue that the district's policy is discriminatory and violates Crystal's right to access to equal education. They have asked the district to make an exception for Crystal, but the district has so far refused. The Mathises are now considering legal action to force the district to change its policy. They say they will not give up until Crystal is able to take her medicine at school. Crystal's story is not unique. There are many other families around the country who are fighting for their children to have access to medical cannabis at school. As the use of medical cannabis becomes more widespread, schools are grappling with how to balance the needs of students and the safety concerns of staff and parents and the community. The issue of medical cannabis in schools is a complex one, but it's important to remember that these are children who need access to medicine in order to live their best lives. Schools should be working with families and find ways to accommodate their needs and not just making it harder to get the care that they need. Now, one of the school's ways or their options that they gave Crystal and her family was every day, whenever Crystal needs to take her medicine, you need to check her out of school, take her off campus, administer her medicine, and then bring her back to school. If I got to do all of that, I'm just going to homeschool my kid. And that's the problem that they're having, because right now that's exactly what they're doing. They're homeschooling their child, but they want Crystal to be able to have a regular, quotation marks, regular educational experience, which I can understand why they would. I want my kid to eventually be able to go to prom. My son is so excited about going to homecoming. He just paid for his homecoming ticket last night. He's so excited about this. Why should we deny our children these things? Because they have something that we cannot choose for them. If my child has epilepsy, I did not choose this for my child. But if I have a medicine that allows my child to still be a functioning child, to still enjoy life, because there are some medicines out there that leave these kids drooling, sitting in the corner. They are not having any quality of life. But then you allow these kids to be able to consume cannabis in its rawest form. And just because the plant is a cannabis plant and you stupid to think that, oh, this kid is getting high. Even with full spectrum full spectrum cannabis, it could still have a low dose of THC that's so low dosage that you're not receiving the psychoactive properties from it. I need more of y'all to not just be recreational smokers and not just be tokers, but to actually learn about this product, this thing that you are consuming, that you are putting in your body. You need to know about it and not just I roll up in a Fanta leaf. There's so much more to cannabis. And that's why I have this segment, because there are laws. There are people fighting. I remember in Georgia just a couple of years ago, they were passing it so that you could get the oil, but there was nowhere in the city that you could get the oil legally. And if you bought the oil or if you were in possession of the oil, then you would still be subjugated to being arrested. So as a parent, if I'm advocating for my child to be able to have Rick Simpson oil or be able to have the Charlotte Web strain of oil to be able to stop my kid from having seizures, stop my kid from, whatever ailment that they have that I'm trying to reduce. But I've got to go all the way out to Colorado to get it. But if I get it from Colorado, I can't bring it back to Atlanta because now I'm crossing over state lines, and that's drug trafficking. I can't have it sent through the mail because that's a federal crime. And then once I get to Atlanta, if a police officer in Atlanta sees me with it, then that's possession of a drug. How the fuck do you pass a law that I can't utilize? But guess what? Until we talk about it, until we have the conversations about this, until we bring this to light, then nobody's doing anything to fix it. And the only thing you're talking about is when we smoke, we get high. No, there is so much more to this plant. There is so much more to the cannabis plant than just getting high. Y'all know you can take the cannabis plant and you can make something called hempcrete, which is like 50 times stronger than regular concrete. And it's fire retardant. So if you build houses out of this, it's more eco-friendly and it's safer. It's safer. But we don't use this because it's a Schedule I drug. And it has absolutely positively no medicinal factors to it, which is absolutely wrong. It's positively wrong. Hell, Ford made half of his doggone car out of hemp. And it was running off of hemp oil originally. Go look up y'all histories. Go read something other than the propaganda that they send y'all. Like, please. I want you to. Zario said, yep, they don't want us to know about the hemp. And it's really sad. Bowman says, I only believe in the real way on consuming marijuana, and that's it. Drinking it or eating it, smoking it is just abuse, but it doesn't mean I don't respect it any less. Okay, so let me say this for the people who feel like smoking it is just abuse, and it doesn't mean I don't respect it any less. This is my thing. There are so many different ways to consume a product that it's not right for me to tell you your way to consume it. Because depending on how you are trying to treat your ailment might depend on how you need to consume it and what you're consuming. right? Because I've gone over with you guys so many different ways that you can consume cannabis, from topically to orally, as a suppository, as a of course you can ingest it as an edible, you can smoke it. Is there another way that I'm not thinking of? Oh, there's but that's still inhaling it, so that would be a smoke when you decarboxylate it and you use the volcano. I really, especially for this young girl, I would really like to see cannabis be in a pump, in like a asthma pump. Because for a little girl like this, she could just carry her asthma inhaler with her cannabis inhaler with her. And if she felt a seizure coming on, or if she knew it was time, she could just pump that, go in the bathroom, pump it 2 times and go back. I wouldn't even tell my kid let them know that they had. Don't even tell them. Just put your medicine in your pump and go in the bathroom, be very discreet, do your pump and go on about your way. That's exactly what I would do. What y'all saying down here? Rodney said, you definitely ain't getting no healing from some Reggie. Hey, but you know what? Reggie has his place in the world. Reggie has his place in the world. Zario says hemp could literally be used for anything. It's a natural resource. It's the burning bush. It literally is the tree of life. It literally is the tree of life. Rodney says, say it again, sis. It's many ways. A Graham. Oh, Zario. Yes. Zario said bath bombs. Woo! You are absolutely right, because I have made bath bombs before. I have put hemp. Yes. And baby, that's like when they say put the lavender in your bath and the sleepy time tea and stuff like that. And when you get out, you go, baby, them bath bombs, yeah, that'll knock you down. Because I know a cannabis bath bomb maker. Oh my God, you're absolutely right, Zario. Bath bombs. You know what? I need to get in contact with her, because that might be a good gift to give out for Christmas. Thank you, Zario, because you're right. Bath bombs is a good one. Hotspot said we can consume mugwort and it's just as effective in so many regards. And I believe it is a lot of different things out there that you could use in replace of, but that's not taken away from cannabis. That's like saying, you could use pepper. You can use black pepper. You don't have to use white pepper or red pepper, or I ain't seen no blue peppers, but in my cabinet right now, I got black, red, and white peppers, and they all hot. But they, I might not want red pepper today. I might want a little white pepper. I might not want no mugwort. I might want the cannabis, but I feel you. Rodney said, you know what? You keep talking about them. I need one of them hoes too. Pump, pump, pump. I'm telling you. Greenfinger, not horse. Ho, sometimes, it's like the word motherfucker. Hoes and motherfucker can be used in different ways. Like, man, I need one of them hoes too. I need one of them motherfuckers too. Oh God. All right. Here go the next story for y'all. So Massachusetts lawmakers are considering banning billboard advertisements for marijuana. The proposal has drawn support from parents, activists, and public health experts who argue it would help protect children from exposure to marijuana advertising and reduce the normalization of marijuana use. They also point out that billboard ads are difficult to target to adults and only can be for adults to only be seen and can be seen by all ages, including children and pregnant women, because pregnant women are too dumb to know what not to do or what to do when they're pregnant. But we're going to hit that in a second. Opponents of the ban, including representatives of the cannabis industry, argue that it would be an infringement on free speech and harm the cannabis industry by making it more difficult for their business to advertise their products. The Joint Committee on Cannabis Policy is expected to vote on the proposed ban in the coming weeks. If it is passed by the committee, it will then go on to the full Massachusetts legislature for a vote. Now, this is my thing. Wait. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm a geriatric millennial, so we used to be able to advertise cigarettes. But when I think about it, I don't think I've seen a cigarette advertisement in about 20 years. When's the last time y'all saw a cigarette advertisement? Because I ain't seen no cigarette commercials. I don't see the Cools in the magazines no more. You remember when you would flip over the magazine, you see the Cools Camel smoking and stuff, or the Marlboro Man. I don't think I've seen any cigarette advertisements. Of course, we see alcohol advertisements all the time, and that's what I was gonna start with. I'd be like, well, if we could be smart enough not to, if we can advertise alcohol and the kids see that and pregnant women see that, why is cannabis any different? But if they don't do cigarettes, I can see why they could say not to can. I mean, you know what I mean? What y'all thinking? Yeah, my tongue thick as hell. It be getting in the way. Greenfinger said, yeah, early 90s, I think, was like it was around that time when you couldn't smoke in the stores no more, or you couldn't smoke in the restaurants. Now, that's something I remember that I can definitely remember as a historical event. The moment they went from you can't smoke indoors to, there's just no smoking anywhere. Like even the fact that you can't smoke in front so many feet in front of a doorway or archway. I remember how mad y'all were at that. And now if you smoke inside, people will flip their lid. Smoke inside if you want to. Folks will lose it. Remember when you used to go into the Sizzler and they had a whole smoking section? Like just over there, you were supposed to be able to smoke, but we could still smell it over here. But only over there you were supposed to smoke. Then one day they said you can't smoke in the Sizzler at all. And them old women's name Edna that sound like this and do that right here, they was pissed. They was mad. So yeah, okay. I could understand that then by that logic. But I really feel is if you gonna still advertise alcohol, it shouldn't be a big deal to advertise smoking cannabis. I don't think so. Yeah, Charlie said, damn, the smoking section was ill. Y'all remember you used to get on elevators and people would be smoking in the elevator? Like it used to be cigarette smoke everywhere. Cigarette smokers did not care about our lungs, okay, about our secondhand smoke at all. Rodney said smoking in the Waffle House was iconic. Hey, that hot coffee and that cigarette, and that was all they folks need. DJ Ray's Hell is here. He said there are bars that still allow smoking. I don't know why it stank. I don't know why, because it stank. Yeah. Greenfinger said they banned them because of the alleged influence on kids. Yeah. Okay. If that's the case, if you use that as the argument, because my argument would have been, well, y'all play alcohol on commercials, but y'all don't play cigarette commercials, so it fall in there somewhere. And be technically honest with you, I think alcohol is a little bit more dangerous than cigarettes are. Because alcohol make you do things cigarettes will never make you do. And it's the personality changes for me. There are some really, I'm thinking of one person in particular right now. There's some really nice people out there. But the moment they get that third drink in them, they become douchebags. And this is men and women. They become complete douchebags. I think that's more scarier than just a little cigarette. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why, because of the health indications on cigarettes. But the emotional, ain't nobody never smoked a blunt and decided I'm about to go beat my girl or beat my man. But you have enough to kill you in you, and you a fighter. She's a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Y'all, I'm looking at the time and it's time for another commercial. And guess what? Y'all have said a whole bunch of songs that y'all want to hear. So we got them up here and ready. We're going to go ahead and put this Mannequin in rotation real quick. Here is Mannequin by Jay.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Hi. Beat game, big and no pop. I got the key, no lock. Don't lowercase me, I'm proper. Double that cheese, no whopper. Yeah, I'm all for the win. Roll with the tide. Can't play no game. Gotta keep me some fire. Look a little tight. Rope in the dope. I still like the jack with a little bit of coke. Pack going in and the crack going out. Might check in and I might check out. Moonwalk in, then I moonwalk out. If you ride that way, then you might just drop.
Just walked in this chin, I'm fresh like the mannequin. Shout it on that drink, tripping, thinking I'm a mannequin. I know finesse to talk that to bring a friend again. Left the rubber in front of the bed, that was evidence. You can't ride this waist over there, yeah, cause I'm getting paper. You can't ride this waist over there. I'm quick to from the hater. You can't ride this waist over there. It's going on elevator. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah.
Fret like a mannequin. But check that paper on damage. They hate a word, they stressing, they panicking. Take that little get with and I ram it in. Kill the caught them up ambulance. You know what handing in. Know that I'm lit. You see the light show in the VIP. Don Julio, all the sip. Blowing up a gas, rolling out the zip. I got you cruising on the drip. I got it on me, yeah, it's on my hip. Then when you lame, trip. I got the sack on me. I came in here with them racks on me. VVS is shining hard. Got this hating, but I bet it's want me.
I just walked in this chin, I'm fresh like the mannequin. Shout it on that drink, tripping, thinking I'm a mannequin. I know finesse to talk that to bring a friend again. Left the rubber in front of the bed, that was evidence. You can't ride this waist over there, yeah, cause I'm getting paper. You can't ride this waist over there. I'm quick to from the hater. You can't ride this waist over there. It's going on elevator. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah. Just walked in this chin, I'm fresh like the mannequin. Shout it on that drink, tripping, thinking I'm a mannequin. I know finesse to talk that to bring a friend again. Left the rubber in front of the bed, that was evidence. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah, cause I'm getting paper. You can't ride this waist.
Are you looking to reach a wider audience for your business? Are you tired of traditional advertising that feels like a waste of money? Then consider sponsoring an episode of All Hustle, No Fear. For just $50, you can get your business mentioned at the beginning and end of an episode, as well as a ticker displaying your business information and your logo posted throughout the show. You'll also get your show on social media pages, which will be seen by thousands of potential customers. This is a great way to get your business in front of a new audience and build brand awareness. So what are you waiting for? Sponsor an episode of All Hustle, No Fear today. Visit www.allhustlenofear to learn more and to sign up for a sponsorship. Remember, All Hustle, No Fear is After Dark Radio in the morning. Yeah.
Let me know, you gotta let me know. Let me know, you gotta let me know. You ready, if you're ready, you gotta let me know.
Give you all that you want, to make your mind with the conversation. Please your body with a bad electrician. I was the one who holds you down. Just one thing niggas around. Said you wanted the real one, but you was quick to me a counterfeit. Besides love, show me you were out of it. Continue like your broken hearts again. These niggas ain't shit to me, all your friends. Lonely, not to cry again. Drinking like a bottle from again. With the trade off for love again. Lost your touch in heaven, but now you lost since I wasn't. But you were ready. You were ready now. You
ready, if you ready, girl, you got it. Let me know.
Love so good, me feeling bad. Emotional strong, can't get me right. Break each other heart for day for day. Feels like love on warranty. Because you my emotion from A to Z. Kissing away now, season change. I get you back and treat you right. Then break your heart if you did to me. It's a crazy psycho karma game. It's not on you, take two to blame. The heart is just another victim of love's war.
You ready?
Simple love.
Where my tokers at? Let's put some smoke in the air. This Saturday, we're puffing and painting. Visit Art in Spark to reserve your seats for our next sesh. And you already know your favorite host with the most, the Hood Unicorn, will be in the building. Follow Art in Spark on Instagram to see this week's masterpiece. Puff, pass, bring in a friend. Make sure you can sit together with our new reserved seating. Pick your painting spot from our seat map at checkout. But don't wait. Make sure you reserve yours before they're gone. Visit www.artspark.com for more information. That's Art and Spark on Instagram and www.artandspark. Yeah, all right. Shout out to the behind the scenes. I couldn't take it no more, so I took it off. Yep, I got that. I'm free balling now. I'm raw dogging this hoodie the way it's supposed to be now, and I was able to do it without taking my hoodie off because I am a magician. That shit was funny as hell. I stuck my arm through them holes, and I got that shirt off. I'm in shoot. I ain't playing with y'all. Bowman asked me. He said, "When you get drunk, what kind of drunk are you, Sunshine?" And I'm friendly. I am friendly. I give everybody hugs. It turns into that, friend. You know I love you, right? I love you so much, friend. My one homegirl Queen. She be like, "Oh shit." She's lovey-dovey now, y'all. And y'all already know the next thing is I'm going to sleep. After I'm like I am not a drinker at all. So if you get me drinking, just know I'm about to go to sleep. I'm gonna find a little place and I'm gonna sit in the corner and I'm gonna go to sleep and don't care and don't care at all. No, titties need to have a cost. They shouldn't be free. They should have a cost, but they should definitely be allowed to be untamed and unencumbered. You know what I'm saying? I hate them titty restraints. You know them was made by a man, just like a straight jacket. Cause who wanna wrangle they boobies up like this all day long? Nobody. Don't nobody want. Them was definitely made by a man. Okay. Bras and high heel shoes. That was a man's invention. Cause not no woman never. Not y'all laughing at me, JoJo. All right. What's up, JoJo? How you doing? I miss you so much. Anyways, all right. It's time for science. I don't know if I can find a way to come on to y'all with any of these science stories. So if y'all can think of a nice come on line out of these science stories, y'all drop it out there for me. Okay. So here we go. New research published in the journal Global Change Biology has found that bright lights in the city, in big cities, are causing smaller eyes in some birds. All right. So basically what they're saying is because the lights are so bright and we have so much light pollution, birds are evolving to have smaller eyes in the city compared to birds in the forest or the rainforest or, in rural areas. The study looked at two common songbirds in the North Cardinal and the Carolina Wren in San Antonio, Texas. The birds that lived in the urban core of the city had eyes that were about 5% smaller than the birds that live in the less bright outskirts of the city. Researchers believe that the smaller eyes are an evolutionary adaptation to the brighter and more consistent light in city environments. Birds with bigger eyes are more likely to be blinded by the glare of city lights, and they may also have more difficulty sleeping. The study's finds have implications for conservation efforts. Bird populations are already declining in many parts of the world, and the light pollution is exacerbating the problem. The researchers say that reducing light pollution could help to protect bird populations, especially in urban areas. Scientists have shown in that's a different one. Now, I believe this a lot because there are places like those cities where the turtles hatch their eggs and stuff like that, like in Florida, where they hatch their eggs and then they have to crawl to the sea or whatnot. Because of the lights from the houses, the turtles don't know which way the sea is. See, the turtles use the stars and they use the moon as a guide as to which direction they need to go to make it to the water. Well, if when they hatch, y'all got all these goddamn gum lights turned on, they gonna go the wrong way, and then all the birds gonna eat all the baby turtles, and then we ain't gonna have no more baby turtles. Y'all is messing this up for us. I mean, good God, dog. Ooh, Hotspot said, can birds blink? Now you about to have me dive into people who own birds on doggone TikTok and see if I see the birds blinking. With your ignorant self. Right, Ronye. Hits blunt. Them birds high. Right, Ronye. Right. Okay. Because man, I don't know. I don't know about that. Not that I don't know, but I don't know how we can fix this one. And then, like, I'm looking at these lights right here that I have on me, and they are bright, okay? And I could only imagine being a bird and trying to fly and trying to use my navigational system, and it's lights everywhere. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. And we're not even talking about like the neon lights from the that be flash. I know the flashing lights. If flashing lights give humans epilepsy, what do you think it does to animals? Oh, Jojo says that he has a bird, and yes, they can blink. Birds do blink. Jojo, you should come up here one early morning and take some pictures and videos and stuff with me. We can hang out, Jojo. I know CC not up here no more and you miss CC, but come see me too. Dang, Jojo. I need some nice pictures. Sam said, yeah, majority of birds, they have eyelids. So yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. All right, so here go the next one. All right, and again, I be on the fence about this. I don't know how I feel. Let me know how y'all feel. Scientists have shown a new study that the human brain keeps working long after death. I don't know how I feel about that. Because when I die, I don't want to feel like I could still possibly be alive after I die. A study which was published in the Journal of Nature and Neuroscience found that brain cells can continue to fire for at least 10 minutes after the heart stops beating. The study was conducted using brain tissue from humans who have died of cardiac arrest. The researchers found that the brain cells continued to fire in a coordinated pattern, even though the heart was no longer beating. The researchers also found that the brain cells were able to respond to stimuli such as light and sound. So you saying I'm dead, but I can still hear y'all niggas talking shit about me? That's not right. I need to go. When I'm gone, I need to go. I don't need to Like, I just need to go. JoJo, put your phone number in my DM so I can call you. This study is the first to show that human brain cells can continue to function after death. The findings could have implication on our understanding of being brain dead, or could lead to new ways to preserve brains for organ donation. Wait a minute. You can't donate no brain. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. Now, I'm okay with you donating eyes. I'm okay with you donating ligaments. I'm okay with you donating any other organ below the neck. But baby, well, below the forehead, below this bone, below whatever this is, this right here. Anything down, that's fine. But once you get up in here, I don't want y'all donating brains. I don't, because we don't know enough about the human body. We don't know enough about the brain. And I just think brain donation need to be where we stop. I don't want you cutting into nobody's frontal lobe and giving somebody else that frontal lobe. I don't. I stop. Now you're playing Jesus. Now you're playing Jesus. And I don't want you playing Jesus. I don't like that one. I don't like that. This it's important to note that this study was conducted on brain tissue only. It is not clear whether the brain is still conscious after death, and more research is needed to understand the findings of this study and what they mean and for our understanding of death and consciousness. So they're saying that the brain might still be firing off different synapses, or it might still be, letting shit pop off up to 10 minutes after that heart dead, but they don't think that it's conscious necessarily. I'm good. Ronye talking about they gonna donate your brain to AI. Shut up, Rodney. Shut up, Ronye. Ronye said they gonna be donating these brain to AI. You shut up, Ronye. Okay, tell me what y'all think about this. Scientists have grown humanized kidneys in pig embryos for the first time in a breakthrough that could revolutionize organ transplant. So, let me say this again so y'all understand, okay? They didn't grow a kidney in a pig that was already grown. They grew a kidney in a pig embryo. So, the pig is still like in the fetus form. And they grew a human kidney in place of the pig kidney in the embryo. So the pig is gonna be born with a human kidney. Y'all got that, right? Y'all got that, right? Okay, so here we go. Because that's throwing me for a second. Let me keep going. Okay. So researchers from the Gansu Institute of Biomedicine and Health in China have used CRISPR gene editing to delete 2 genes essential for kidney development in pig embryos. This created a niche in the embryo that could be filled by human embryonic stem cells, which were then integrated into the pig embryo. After being cultivated in the lab, the chimeric embryos were transferred to surrogate pig mothers. After either 25 or 28 days, the gestation was terminated and the embryos were extracted and assessed. The researchers found that the kidneys of the chimeric pig embryos contained mostly human cells, marking for the first time that scientists have grown a solid humanized organ inside of another animal. The research is still in its early stages, but raises the possibility of growing a human organs in animals for transplantation into humans. This could help with addressing the shortage of donor organs and save lives. However, there are also ethical concerns about growing human organs in animals. Some people worry that it could lead to the creation of human-animal hybrids, or that it could be used to exploit the animals. Okay, first of all, it's a lot of people on dialysis. It's a lot of people on dialysis, y'all. And when you think about it like that, and how many people, like I know at least 2 people in my lifetime who have been on dialysis, and one of them was an older adult, and that makes sense, but one of them was a young person, and 3-4 days out of the week he had to spend 3 or 4 hours at the dialysis center. And when I tell you, that interrupts a person's life a lot, not to mention, you know, being tired afterwards and everything else. I'm not against it in the sense of science. But as a human person, looking at the implications of, it's a part of me that said, y'all doing too much. And then it's a part of me that says there's a reason why we're smart enough to be able to figure out things like this and to be able to help other people. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. I really don't know how I feel about this one, y'all. If now, as a mother, if I had a child who was dying and he needed a kidney or he needed a heart, and I knew that there were stem cells out there and a way for us to create a heart and not have to kill a human or not have to wait for another human being to die, and they could grow a heart or a lung or a kidney or whatever else a person might need in this animal and make it specifically for my child, I might not turn that down. I don't know. What y'all think? What y'all think? Ranye said, well, we are taking human farming to the next level. Beast Wars. Yeah. I don't know. Hotspot says they already donating your brain to AI. It's called social media. Now you shut up. Okay. Zario said, yep, they even put a pig heart in a guy and had success. We talked about that on here when they did that. And it was successful for a couple of hours. He didn't make it, but they transferred it and it worked. But he didn't live, right? Ranye says London, they have human steaks they serve made with human donated skin. Send me that documentary, Ranye. Send me that documentary, because Greenfinger, I love you, but that's a Wahite people thing. Because I'm telling you right now, I ain't never in my earthly life felt like, you know, now I'm not just gonna say Wahite people. I'm gonna say that right there, that's a you got way too much money, because I ain't never in my black ass, broke ass life said, you know what? I wonder what human tastes like. Bullshit. I ain't never in my black ass life thought, I wonder what this nigga tastes like. Bullshit. All right, last one. And this one right here just don't make no sense to me, because if a human adult feels pain, why would a doctor think that a human baby don't feel pain? That's just like them doggone doctors that was using black people back in the day for dentistry. They used to use black people and they would pull our teeth and do work and everything else and be like, we didn't need any anesthetic because black people didn't feel pain the same way white people felt pain. And this don't make no damn sense. Listen to this, y'all. New research has found that playing classical music during heel pricks can help to reduce pain in newborns. This is encouraging news, as it suggests that there is a simple and effective way to reduce pain in babies who undergo a common procedure. However, it's important to note that some doctors still not used to, but there are some doctors that still believe that babies do not feel pain to the same extent as adults. What? Teacher Anitra, have you ever heard this dumb shit? That your baby don't feel the same kind of pain that you feel as an adult? This misconception is often due to the belief that babies' nervous systems are not fully developed. However, research has shown that babies do feel pain, y'all, and that they are more vulnerable to long-term effects of pain than adults. For all these reasons, it's important to take steps to reduce pain in babies whenever possible. Also, because who want to see a little innocent baby cry? Especially because you did it, you evil demon, you. This can be done by using gentle procedures, providing pain relief medication, and comforting the baby. Look, y'all don't, it's okay, baby. You just prick the baby and be like, you ain't feel that shit. What? Y'all is mean as hell. Playing classical music during heel pricks is one of an additional way to help reduce pain in newborns. And I'm just done with y'all, because y'all doctors suck if y'all think babies don't feel pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get this one. I don't get that at all. Right. Teacher Anitra said, but wouldn't the pain in babies be worse? Because they can't conceptualize why they feel the pain. As an adult, if somebody tells you I'm about to prick your finger, your brain automatically knows something's about to happen to my finger. It's not going to feel comfortable, but it's not going to be that bad. So it can reduce the pain because of the logic, right? Right? A baby don't even know the pain about to come. All of a sudden, on his foot, it's just this warm, hot, burning sensation. Why would you not think babies feel pain? When I read that, I said, this is dumb as shit. This is the dumbest thing ever. I've never in my life. Bowman said, the ones who believe babies don't feel pain are Nazis. Only a Nazi would believe a baby don't feel pain. And I'm with you. He said, that's when we were in slavery and they said, oh, I'm not repeating that. These folks don't feel no pain. Yeah. And also when it comes to gynecology as well. There's a gynecologist out there who was using Black women to experiment on and to test on and everything else. And he didn't give us any anesthesia. He said it wasn't necessary because black people don't feel pain the same. And for anybody out there who need a little history lesson, I feel as though that's also the reason why they use the term female instead of woman. It's because of that doctor, because you can't say that I was experimenting on women in polite society and polite conversation and get away with the things that he was talking about. But when this doctor says I was experimenting on this female specimen, well, see, that takes the humanity out of the specimen. Right? Because you can operate or you can research and do all kind of things on female rats and female monkeys and everything else. But the minute it becomes a human, there becomes a, hold on, wait a minute. Why are you researching and experimenting on people without payment? Like, you take away the humanity from it. Look it up. See if y'all feel the same way I feel about that. See if you feel the way I feel like about that. Not Mr. Greenfinger saying, I bet there's a dumbass white woman's name on that study. And he can say that because he's a white man. I didn't say it. I just repeated what he said. I orated what he said. Y'all, it's time for me to get out of here. This is time to end All Hustle, No Fear. But you already know it's Thursday and we've got a great lineup for you today. At 12 o'clock, we got Karen the Connector. She's on from 12 to 2 talking about what's important to you. That's right. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. And she's got a dope ass guest today. All right. Later on in the day at 5 o'clock, we've got two dope ass girls. They are friends, not sisters, but you tune in because the Culturally Dope Show is dope as hell. And then this evening at 8 o'clock, we've got Brandon, the director, in here with Real Talk with Brandon. And he's got the cast of some movie coming in today. And so I think it's going to be a real good show. It's going to be a real good show. Brandon always has really good guests on there. So I enjoy the shows. I really do enjoy my job. Before I let you guys go, of course, real quick, let you know, go get your tickets right now to All Hustle No Fear's birthday. That's me. My birthday is October 20th. I'm throwing a party here at Hits. Go get your tickets. Queen and Slim will be in the building. Twisted Best Buds will be in the building. And Britt, for everybody who asks, would two B's and a pod be here? Would Brooke and Britt come and perform? Britt just said yeah. And if Britt say yeah, that means Brooke got to do it too. So I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna get them up in here. A performance by Brooke and Britt. Let's do it. And then Willie Hen, I'm gonna ask him tomorrow. Be like, one of my listeners said, can Willie Hen come and perform one of his songs as well? And I might just ask Willie Hen, instead of performing, can you just show up as Chip Dick? That's what I would like. Willie Hen to show up as Chip Dick. That's what I want. That's what I want. Anyways, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and get your hoodies. Shout out to Teacher Anitra. She said during the commercial break, she did what she was supposed to do. She went and got an All Hustle No Fear hoodie. Make sure you take a picture of it when you get it so that I can post the pictures. And anybody else, Mr. Greenfinger, I need to see you in an All Hustle No Fear hoodie, and you take a picture so I can see what your face look like. I need to see what that face popping like. Pappy, what's up? Okay, y'all, I got to get out of here, but tomorrow's Friday. Saturday is all Art and Spark. Get your tickets to Art and Spark. We chilling, we pipping, we having a good time. And I ain't got nothing else to say but to get out of here. And since I only got 2 minutes, I got to play a short song. And y'all already know what it is. It's about to be that Chico Fue. Where is it? Where's Chico? There you go. It's that Chico Fue right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Ew.
Chico!
Yeah. Hey, I just got hit 8 times, I'ma do what I do. Pussy nigga, get your paper, I ain't worried about you. You niggas cuffing on these hoes when they really want you. My bitch home washing bloody money, she gon' iron it too. Niggas ratting like it's cool, my shit just hit the news. Swear to God I'm out here grinding cause I only want blues. Niggas turn Chico bionic, doctor added them screws. I'm getting busy cooking up and I'm still in ICU. I'm contemplating retaliation, nigga, what should I do? This shit brought me back to prison, got me rocking in blue. I ain't rocking with no bunkie, give me a private room. Nurse just took me on a date, she know I got the juice. Why I'm eating bullshit when baby feeding me fruits. My ex trying to get me the spoon, but I don't do the cahoot. But 30 bench truck off the lot and everything still brand new. Tried to piece me up like 50, all I did was recruit. Yeah, they tried to wet me up. Let me up. They was only coming in, they tried to set me up. Cause I don't give a fuck. The money coming in, they try to wet me up. I start to chase a nigga, cause I ain't give a fuck. The money coming in, a nigga wet me up. I start to chase a nigga, cause I ain't give a fuck.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends. That's it.